stomp you out. Came with all my goons, we gon' thug it out. Go ahead, bust a move, we gon' stomp you out. Came with all my goons, we gon' thug it out. Throw your hood up, go ahead and rep your city. Throw your hood up, go ahead and rep your.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Eddie Hearn. I love this is funny. Instead of just saying Eddie Hearn test positive, essentially sports writes, Anthony Joshua's promoter releases emotional statement after testing positive for COVID-19. Man, say Eddie Hearn test. Why you gotta put Anthony Joshua's promoter? You know what I'm saying? It just, yeah. So there's a fight on today, as a matter of fact, on the Zone, and it's Baratzi versus Khalid. And that should be a good fight for the WBA International Light Heavyweight title. I believe it comes on at 2 in the States. And here's Eddie Hearn.
Hi guys, absolute stinker. Just got the news I tested positive for COVID. I think, well, I know the only test of everybody. For the fight this week, absolutely gutted. Not going to be at the show, obviously. Now I'm just waiting for PPE and the security to take me out of the bubble and head home for 10 days to rest. So it's what it is. Stay safe, y'all. Catch you tomorrow.
So first and foremost, and you guys can jump in, I wish Eddie Hearn a speedy recovery. Hopefully he can get well soon. And I know that there's still not a lot of things known about COVID-19, but hopefully this is one of those things where once you got the antibodies, you can't catch it again. So although there have been incidents of people catching it again, hopefully you gain some type of immunity, and it makes it more difficult. And so I wish Eddie Hearn a speedy recovery. I don't know anyone else has.
Eddie, my guy Eddie, get yourself a blanket, thermometer. You know what I'm saying? Go lay up and watch some old fights. You know what I'm saying? Get well soon, Eddie. Sweat it out. I'm just talking about it, man. Ralph Tresvant, the leader of my favorite boy group of all time, New Edition, had a song on the Mo Money soundtrack in 1992. It was called Money Can't Buy Love. Oh, money can't buy you love, can't buy you happiness. Love can bring. Basically,
you gotta stop, Trill. He'll sing the whole song.
I sing the whole song. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
basically, money can't protect you from this also. Only common sense and good hygiene. You know what I'm saying? And people got to realize that they're not invincible. And everybody, it doesn't matter how much money you got, or what race or color you are, it doesn't have nothing to do with that. If you don't take the necessary precautions, your immune system will be compromised. So I'm eagering everybody out there to please be safe. Please be
Trill
safe.
with the public service announcement. And on that note, I'll just join in Trill for this completely impromptu, unexpected announcement about COVID. Like, I keep masks all around, like masks are all types of masks. Like there's a cloth mask, but you put like a filter in it, and like I have like multiple cloth masks, like filters. There's a whole bunch, like all around my crib. Just grab masks. I even got the Hanes underwear mask. Okay, like you take the Hanes. Put on your little. You got underwears on your face.
That,
you know what I'm saying?
Boom.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the Hanes right here.
You know what I'm saying? Come in there. You got all types of flavors for you.
I was telling them, got a thong on the face.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. You know what I'm saying? You even got ones, you know what I'm saying, put the filter in the middle, and you can just put them on, and you can walk around all crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do. Got all types of masks on here. And you need some of this.
Yeah, definitely.
Sanitizer.
We were pointing out, as you know, And so that's a perfect segue into the question, which is basically boxing has restarted, and we have great fights coming up. We have like Lomachenko versus oh God, this dude, Trill. I don't know, man. So we have like Vasily Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez coming up in 2 weeks. And with Eddie Hearn, a promoter, someone who's so close to the fighter, testing positive for COVID-19, not just Eddie Hearn, but in the States, we have football players like the quarterback for our very own team, Cam Newton, testing positive for COVID-19, and a bunch of other players in the league causing games to be postponed. Does this create some fear that the boxing restart may get put on hold and fights may start to get postponed because someone as close to the fighters as Eddie Hearn has tested positive for COVID-19? Trill, the glove man, the mask man, Mr. Hand Sanitizer, public service announcement. What's your thoughts on this?
Joshua, do not pick up the phone for Eddie. Don't answer the door. Don't even listen to his voicemails. Eddie coughing over the book.
Yo, you know what's so funny? The way they wrote it in the articles, like Anthony Joshua. Now Bob Arum's gonna come out like, how could he get COVID? I would never get COVID. Be near my fighters. He was in Joshua's face hugging Joshua. He gave Joshua a smooch, okay? And he had COVID. That's why you need to come to me, Top Rank.
I'm waiting for that to come out next. It's scary. It seemed like they opened up everything. I don't know. I just think that maybe things was done a little too soon. People become a little reckless, and then you want to, please everybody, And when it comes to pleasing everybody, when you don't have all the answers yet, and you try to go and please everybody, this is what happens. You get. I don't want to talk too much about this. I just hope it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I hope it doesn't. I hope these people wasn't rushing so quick to open everything that it created another peak. You know what I'm saying? Because if it does, everything's going to get shut down once again. In the sport that we love so much, it's going to get to a point where they're not even going to let 10 people in the room. It's going to get to the point it's not even going to let the ref and the fighters in. You're
not even going to let the ref in the ring. The ref's going to have to ref outside.
They're going to have to do fight night competitions. You know what I'm saying? Online. That's how it's gonna have to go. That's the only way. That's the only way they're gonna make it happen, because this is ridiculous. I just think everybody, we just gotta use something that isn't so calming, that I'm realizing as I got older. It's common sense. Because common sense isn't that calming, but hopefully, I just hope that everybody will start using it, because it doesn't look like this thing is going away no time soon.
Trill, you still got that glove on? We think you, Michael. Listen, that glove don't fit, Trill. What's up with that?
Yeah.
What are you saying? What are you saying? Trill, that glove don't fit. So I don't.
He ain't quitting.
All right, Ned, what's your thoughts?
First, I want to go back to that website. They like to stretch everything that they post, because that title was a stretch. They could, like Kaden pointed out in the beginning of the video, just say Eddie Hearn's boxing promoter Eddie Hearn's tested positive. They say Anthony Joshua,
like the only person that he promotes. Yes. That's the only person. You know what I'm saying?
Then the video,
they had a whole network, the whole company.
Then they stretch the video of Eddie Hearn. Hey guys, I just want to let you know, next video, I tested positive for COVID-19. I'm like, come on, this website's doing too much right now. It's like, I get it. You guys want to track so much and get so much views on it and things like that, but
hey man, no disrespect to Essentially Sports. Just highlighting some of our observations, because we use the article, so
Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm not judging some of the tactics. I just want to do them myself.
But AJ's one and only promoter.
Anthony Joshua's promoter, like it's his fault.
Oh man. But yeah, Eddie, I wish you a speedy recovery to get back. Well, practice better tactics to prevent yourself from catching the COVID, or keep protecting others as well from now that you tested positive. So with everything going on, and more like sports and organizations wanting to reopen and try to stay current in this pandemic, it's showing like it's not the best decision, because we still don't know what we're dealing with, and we don't know how it moves, how this threat really works. And it's showing like right now, especially like you said in the NFL, it's showing like one test positive, you don't know how long it takes for it to develop inside, or when you come in contact with it, when you start showing signs, or when is it really like hit your immune system for you to test positive. So we know, it's like, it's not really good. It's not really good for the boxing, for anything at all. So, once somebody tests positive, now you don't know who they came in contact with, and now you have to like really shut down and restart again. So hopefully my man Joshua don't get it. I'm just gonna say that. We good, but all right, get well soon, lady.
Yeah, it does make me a little worried. Only because it's entered the circle. You have, like, in the NBA, you have a bubble that they put all their athletes in a bubble. They won't let them leave the bubble. If you leave the bubble, then you have to go through protocol before you can get back to your team. And it worked very well for the NBA. We have the NBA finals. We're 2 games in. Game 3 tonight. Lakers up 2-0. That's right. And Clippers. Anyways, Kawhi me a river. Kawhi me a river. Anyways, let me get back to boxing. So, the NBA made the bubble, but if it entered the bubble, if someone inside the bubble tested positive, then it would make me worried that there may be more positive tests to come. The good news is Eddie Hearn said he's the only one who tested positive. Of course, they're going to have to get the people that he's been in contact with. My hope is that no one in his family tests positive. It begins and ends with him. He seems to be doing well. There have been a number of people who are asymptomatic and a number of people who have it and doesn't bother them. Like I know Donovan Mitchell of the Utah Jazz had it, and it didn't bother him at all. But his teammate Rudy Gobert had it, and he did have some. It did impact him, and it did bother him. So you never really know how people are going to respond to it, and that's the whole purpose for quarantine, lockdown, and all those things. But once it enters that realm, you do get a little worried because maybe someone else, and all it takes is a few positive tests to shut down the reopening. And that's what I'm worried about with the NFL right now. We have a Patriot, a Saint, Tennessee Titans testing positive and games being postponed. If you stop postponing it to me, the season might get suspended. So I just hope it begins and it ends with Eddie Hearn. I know Eddie Hearn has been doing a lot of media, taking a lot of interviews, still doing a lot of traveling. Maybe not taking the most necessary precautions. We got someone here in a high position who was doing the same thing. And he tested positive too. If you don't know who I'm talking about,
you ain't been paying attention.
45. So you gotta take it seriously. I'd encourage everyone, just anyone who watches our show, if you can, wear the mask, wash your hands, do the best you can. In the end, God knows, right? anything can happen. We can walk in a spot that someone just sneezed in and not know, but do the best you can to prevent it. And I think that's the key. And so that's what I would encourage everyone to do. But I am worried only because it's entered the realm. It's someone close to all these fighters has tested positive, and that makes me worried.
Mm-hmm. Let us know how you feel about this. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Also check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros. Get well soon, Eddie.
Trill, what was that song from Treasure?
Money can't buy you love, can't buy you happiness. True love can bring, oh, no money.
All right, we done. Hey, Trill, calm down. It's over. It's over, Trill.
Catch me creeping down the dark street. This is where me and the zombies meet. Guarantee we all gonna eat. It's Zombie Ray again with HD. I'm a zombie in the night, you better run from me. Zombie Ray in the house, you better run, homie. Brought a mask and some gloves with some thugs with me. I came to do damage, you wanna purge with me. Super Saiyan zombie, I'll be